we've been working on the kitchen and we've just about got everything wrapped up in there, ready for prime and paint. Today, I'm gonna work over this door. We initially had an exterior door planned for that to make sure that we could have it well insulated and sealed to keep the room temperature up. But as we've come to find out, it's just not an issue. So we're gonna go with a solid core door instead. I still wanted to have the glass in the door, which was difficult. I like having the daylight come through that exterior door right there, and I wanted that to still be able to come into the kitchen through that door. Plus, I thought it would be nice to have glass there in case somebody's going in or out of the kitchen and somebody else happens to be in there processing. The last thing you'd want to have is, you know, somebody bump you with the door when you've got a big tub full of produce or something like that. Anyway, I just didn't want to have an issue with it. So I wanted glass in there, and everything I could find for interior readily available that did have glass was all frosted glass, and I didn't want that. I wanted clear glass. So I bought a solid core door. I'm going to leave the lower two panels and just cut out this upper 4 panels. That will actually end up matching our exterior doors because they are a 2-panel lower with a glass in the upper. So as it turns out, it's gonna match up and be just fine. So I'm gonna cut these out and box in a framework, and then I'm going to cut a profile trim to put in as glass stops. I don't know what you call them. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on all that. And then I also have a nice little surprise for Ola that she doesn't know about yet. My sweet sister made us these shirts as a thank you for her help on her kitchen and gave them to us for Christmas. And that logo that she designed on the back, she also cut me an opaque white vinyl of that same design that I'm going to install on the glass for the door, and Ola has no idea about that, but I think it's going to look really sharp walking in and out of the processing kitchen. Now that I got those upper panels cut out, I needed to start building the pieces that it was going to take to frame in the door and hold the window in place. So I needed to start out with cutting some strips that could be used like a picture framing around that opening. It is a solid core door, but as you can see from the video, that doesn't mean that it's a solid door. So I basically needed to recreate a solid edge all the way around that door to stabilize it. The other piece that I needed to build was a profile trim, and I needed to try to find a way to match the profile of these panels so that it looked like it was supposed to be there. After digging around in my router bit case and measuring things, checking them, looking at them 2 or 3 times, I finally found 2 bits that I decided would work together to make the profile. It was going to take a little bit more setup to do this, but ultimately it would end up working out just right. What I had to do is set the first bit, get the depth adjusted, and then run it on all 4 corners of this long board to get that first profile cut in. Then I could switch the bit, readjust my depth settings, and then run the bit down all 4 corners again to create the double cut profile on all 4 corners of the board. Then I could rip that trimmed piece off of the board and rip it in half and end up with 4 pieces of trim.
tell you what's been on my mind. Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city light. Hey darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city, let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday, baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey, come on now and take my hand. Hey darling, I love it when it's me and you, on the road with a couple of tunes in a car for two. Hey darling, you know we're gonna have a really good time, driving in the middle of the night when the stars are bright. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city, let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday, baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey, come on now and take my hand. Let's get out, we can leave this city, let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday, baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey, come on now and take my hand. Yeah, we only get one life, I wanna make it count, honey, come on now and take my hand.
I'm really just putting it however high or low that I feel like looks good. Okay. That puts us 1 3/4. 1 3/4. Okay. So gotta peel it carefully and I don't peel it off carefully so I don't lose the transfer anywhere or tear anything. All right, we got it. All right, here goes nothing. Boom. Man, I love that. Absolutely love that. I'm gonna take a minute and put it back on so we can finish the glue dry and everything like that in place, but also for dramatic effect so all can check it out and see it. Oh yeah. Well, I certainly couldn't be happier with that. That turned out perfect. I wanted like an embossed glass look or like an etched glass look. And I wasn't sure where I could get it done that way. But after talking to my sister, she said that they had a opaque vinyl that had the look of etched glass. And so that's what she cut for it. That looks awesome. It's exactly what I wanted it to be. I'm gonna let everything dry and cure, and then I'll clean up the adhesive, and we're gonna prime and paint them anyway when we paint the other interior doors in here anyway, but that's so cool. It's exactly what I wanted, and I love it. That's perfect. I hope Ola loves it too. I'm pretty sure she will.
Are you serious? When did you get that?
What do you think?
I love it so much. Are you kidding me? Holy cow. How do you know how to put a window in? Why, how do you know how to put a window in?
You just do it. It's one of them things you just do.
What? Did Amy make this for you?
Yeah. She made the cut for me. The
I
vinyl.
didn't think that you were going to do a window like that big. Are you recording me? Oh my gosh. That is so cool.
You like that?
I love it. I love that so much.
I wanted like an etched glass.
Yeah. That is so cool.
It's pretty neat, huh?
Yeah, I love it so much. This is really neat. Like, it's official. We have a processing kitchen. Well, yeah. We need to go grab a chicken and kill it in there or something and pluck it.
Yeah. Get processing in there or something, huh?
That's so fun.
It's cool, huh?
It's really